Chair recognizes young lady from New Jersey, Ms. Watson Coleman, for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Secretary Mayorkas. I wanted to talk a little about the TSA proposal on your budget. I appreciate the increase that you're asking for. I recognize that is to make these support these positions and make them more viable in terms of how much they're paid, et cetera. I also know that you are in favor of expanding bargaining rights because they've had very limited access to determining their plight and fighting for their rights. So my question to you is exactly what are you all proposing in terms of the expanding of the collective bargaining rights? And number two, since we wouldn't want another administration to be able to turn over the good work that you're doing, will you be willing to support Mr. Thompson's bill H903, which would codify some of these things that we find so necessary for the TSOs?
Thank you very much, Congresswoman. I announced last year our commitment to the personnel of TSA to provide them with pay commensurate with their federal colleagues throughout the federal government, and also to provide them with collective bargaining rights. In the President's fiscal year 2023 budget, we are seeking appropriations to fund both of those efforts. In fact, $871 million to address the disparity in pay that is inequitable for our wonderful frontline personnel, and approximately $120 million to fund the collective bargaining rights so that they have the rights that so many others have.
Secretary, I try to acknowledge that as a good thing. Could you just tell me yes or no if you'd be able to support legislation that would codify these good things we want on behalf of those so deserving employees?
We would, and we've been working with the chairman's office in that regard.
Young lady's time has expired.